Hey everybody, this is Jerome with Common Sense Consulting, back with episode 9 from the Tax Prep Made Simple podcast. And the title of today's episode is Understanding Tax Brackets and How They Work. So today what we want to talk about is tax brackets. What are they, how they work, and most importantly, how can you use them to your advantage? So let's just jump right into it. Um, Tax brackets are basically how your income is taxed. So they're progressive. Your income is taxed at different rates, depending on how much you earn and the more you earn. Um, so one quick example: say you earn $50,000 a year. So part of your income is going to be taxed at 10%, and part of it's going to be taxed at 12%. So the way it works is the 10% tax rate is from 0 to $11,925. From $925 to 448,475 is 12%. Uh, from 48,475 to 103,350 is taxed at 22%. So as you see, the more you make, that is determines how you're going to get taxed, how your income is taxed. So it's not like, okay, you make $150,000 a year, everything is going to be taxed at 24% flat rate. That's not how it works. It's progressive. So it will be up to 11,925 is taxed at 10%. And that's just for single filers. I'm quoting this as single filers. For married individuals filing joint returns, the tax rate's a little bit different. For head of household, it's a little different. Um, so let me show you what I mean. So say that same 150,000 is for married people filing the joint return. So from 0 to 23,850, you're going to get taxed at 10%. From 23,850 to 96,950 is taxed at 12%. From 96,950 to 206,700 is taxed at 22%. So as you see, it kind of doubles what's happening for the single filers because it's married filing jointly, it's two people. For a head of household, it's a little bit different as well. From 0 to 17,000, it's 10%. From 17,000 to 64,850, it's 12%. From 64,850 to 103,350, it's 22%. And then it just keeps going up. So for 103,350 to 197,300, you're at 24%. If you made, say you made over $200,000, from 197,300 to 250,500, that part is going to get taxed at 32%. So as you see, it's progressive. It's not just whatever your final figure is, that's the tax you're going to make. It's progressive. That's just how it goes. So how do you lower that tax bracket? Well, the easiest thing to do is to contribute to like pre-retirement accounts, pre-tax retirement accounts like your 401ks, IRAs, HSAs. I talked about those in the last video. So you can go back and look at that video and see what I'm talking about with those. Also, if you have expenses that are deductible, in the same year, deduct them in the same year. That way you get a larger tax savings. You know, um, and it's just, it has to be a deductible expense. It can't just be some willy-nilly something, but it has to be an expense that is truly deductible um, for your taxes. So, just understanding the tax brackets can help you make smarter decisions to minimize your taxes. We're gonna have a download PDF guide called Tax Brackets Explained. I'll put the link down in the description of the video. For those of you seeing, these on social media, jump over to YouTube and, it'll be in the description there. And you can get that and see exactly what the tax brackets are. And it'll kind of help you plan how to reduce your taxes. I did in the last video, I talked about planning for the next year. So this is also can be part of how you plan for the next year. If you know you're going to have some, major expenses, maybe you do those all in the same year, so that way you can bundle them together and get a bigger tax savings. Also contribute to, your 401ks, IRAs, use the SHAs if they have them. Those are very beneficial. I use them myself. I have a teenage daughter, and, for me as well, when I go to the doctor, there's always a copay. When I go pick up my prescriptions, there's a copay, you know. Um, my daughter, she's active in cheerleading, competitive cheerleading. She had an injury. So, because she had that injury, we had our her medical expenses was a little bit higher this year. But because I had that HSA money set off to the side, was able to offset those, with pre-tax dollars. So these are things that you do, just to kind of help out, and reduce your tax burden and reduce your tax bracket. All right, y'all. That's all I got for today. I try to keep these short and sweet. Talking about taxes, it's not no really exciting thing. I know a lot of people. I appreciate you guys. Tuning in and listening to me, getting a little bit of advice. Like I said, this ain't the most exciting subject in the world, but it's something that you really need to know because basically it's going to save you some money. So that's what I'm here to do, help you save money, but at the same time, try to make sure your tax season is stress free. So if you don't feel like you want to do them yourself, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to take care of that for you. I'll do your taxes, e-file them for you. All you got to do is sit back and wait on your return. So reach out to me. You can leave me a message in the comments. If you've seen this on any other social media platform, DM me, email me, reach out to me however you can, and I'll be more than happy to help you with your taxes, make your tax season stress free. That's what I'm here for. All right, people. Love you. Have a great day and look out for the next video. I'm out.